Well, what you do, because now I'm saying, okay, good questions. Give it a second because I want to make sure these questions that I'm answering before we start content actually comes up in the replay for you guys. All right, there we go. All right, cool. Now we can get started. All right, so real quick recap. Going forth, every class, we are starting off with content planning and strategy building because you have to sell to get customers, and it starts with content. The second thing, we need to be on computers because I am guiding you every step of the way, and it's much easier on a desktop or on a computer. There will not be a lot of replays for this. There will be videos directly talking about what we did in the live so you can complete it. Does that make sense? What I mean is, say you happen to watch a 2-hour live to get to what you're trying to get to. The videos are already done and separated and ready to go. So just so you know, but there won't be a lot of replays just because I really want you guys to be in and doing these things, not waiting on a replay to get it done, because you got to take this seriously. And I'm here to help you take it seriously, but I'm gonna be goofy about it anyway, just so you guys know. So we'll start class off with content planning first, and then we are working on websites for the next couple of weeks. That may be longer depending on how quickly y'all catch on to things. There's a lot of resources, links, policies, legal stuff that I am providing you guys. So you have to be in order to implement that stuff so you can get on to the next point. So we start off with our computers. I will show you how to do a split screen so you can see what I'm doing and what you're doing. And are there any questions before I move on?
I do have a question.
Yay.
This is Cheryl Fowler.
Hey, Cheryl, I'm glad you're good.
I finally got here. I'm your homegirl.
Oh, it's like
not too far. I'm just on the other side.
Okay.
Near Ann Arbor. So, but anyway, the question I have, when I'm on the desktop, see, I clicked on the link. That's how I got in, but I don't know how to get in on my desktop.
Okay, to get into Zoom on your desktop.
Right.
Okay, so I send an email to everyone before.
Okay, go to my email.
At least an hour before, because I don't like to upload your emails and I don't like to upload your cell phones. So one email preparing you for this class.
I saw when it came across here, but I was like, oh, I didn't think about going on my email here. Okay, thank you. I got it. I'll get it.
There's one more place too, Cheryl, and this will help everyone else too. Your student portals have changed where the home page takes you directly to what you need to go to. I'm trying to make it easy for you and for me. Like, I need to get to this class. Too many people saying they're getting lost. They're not exactly sure where to go. So I said, let me reset this up, put it all in one place. It updates every week with the links to go to the lives. So I put them in the group. I put them on that home page, and you have your login, so you can log in and get right onto it. Do it from your computer. So when you go to wigmaking101.com, top right corner, says student login, it opens up. Yeah, you guys got it. Hey, I'm glad you're here. Okay, yeah, but that's how you get into it. So do things from your computer. Did anybody experience where it had you download the Zoom like application onto your computer if you've done this already? Because some of you saying you're on your computer. So did it make you download the Zoom? Okay, cool. So everything is right there online. So that makes it easy for me to show you how to do split screen. I'll be doing split screen every class because you'll forget. It happens. So I will be helping you guys set up every class. All right, so let's talk about content planning. I have seen you guys posting. I don't know if any of you are on here but I've been watching. It's quite a few of you. You got different names because it's your business name. You've been tagging me and I've been watching, and I am very, very proud that you are getting it together. So my question to you guys is, how is the preview app working for you so far? so I can make this.
Can I answer that question?
Because you know what I'm
Sometimes
talking about. Go for it.
it's difficult, but I have to pick the picture, and they only let you do one picture
Mhm.
on my phone at a time. And then I have to copy the content that I'm writing out, and then it goes to want me to share almost to the Instagram feed. So I hit that, and then before I sent it off, I copied it, because when it get to Instagram, I find that I got to hit the paste and paste the content.
Mhm. You have to
And
set so
then
it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Leslie. Sorry.
I was getting ready to say, and then I have to redo the at wig making 101 to, like
Mhm.
to highlight that, to make it be able to hit your link or whatever, or like Marquetta Breslin, like I have
Mhm.
been doing that for a couple of days. Okay, so that's the only thing I've been having, is that it's been like difficult in that way, but not, I'm getting used to it, just
Mhm.
one picture. But when I want to do several pictures, then I got to go directly to Instagram.
Instagram and do it. Yeah, you do. Here's a way that I kind of go through that. There's two things you guys should be doing, and you should write this down, and you should take this week to do that. Your computers, your cell phones, they all have memory, and I'm sure you got billions of pictures on your phone, and they're not even categorized in albums. They're just there, and you should be afraid of losing that kind of information. You need to categorize it in your computer folder or on your phone. Have it categorized. That way, you can post one of the pictures if you're trying to do 5 or more into preview. Go ahead and put your copy, which is the description, type up whatever you want to say. Make sure you always have a call to action or just bring up an awareness of something. And then you add all of your hashtags into that. Make sure you save it in preview. If you guys don't remember how to do that, I'll try and do that today. But yeah, and then when you're ready to post it, when you share it, that pops up, but in the lower corner, those little boxes to say that you can post more pictures. When you click that, your phone feed of all of your pictures pop up. If they're in an album, it's easy for you to go to that album and get all of the pictures that you want within that one post. Because I know Instagram allows you to post up to what, about 10 slides in one bit.
Yeah.
You can also post videos within that too. So you can have a post of a picture, then a video, a picture, then a video. So that's why I want to focus on content first, because that's your selling piece. You got to sell yourself. So getting acclimated with that. And it is all of those steps you just said aren't any different than the steps that I do. It's just,
Okay.
yeah, it is. It's a lot of tedious work. That's why online marketing and dealing with anything digital is intimidating, because there's many steps that are involved, especially if you're trying to do things free. Just being real. If you're trying to do
Yeah.
things free to get yourself started, they make it very hard for you to like just get it done, and you have to do all these different steps. So it's good you know how to do that first. That way, when you're ready to actually purchase the plan of whatever with preview, you can plan your content a month in advance and just let preview post it for you. Okay. And you can always go
Nakia,
back in and change. Yes, Miss Freddie, go ahead.
I'm not sure how to tag. I'm not sure about that. I've been posting,
Okay. Okay.
but I'm not sure how to tag. And I just go into, I actually go into, I have different albums, and I have been setting things up in different albums because I've been, so I can find my stuff. But anyway, I'm not sure how to tag, but what I've been doing, I've been going into Instagram and I've been posting, but I post one picture at a time. And I try to do it at least 3 times a day, but
Mhm.
I'm not sure how to tag anybody. I just put it in there and I post it in Instagram and Facebook. And
Okay.
it reaches the people, I guess, that's on my Facebook page, and so I'm not sure how to tag.
Okay, your tag for Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube is the @ symbol. You
The
need
what symbol?
the @ symbol. Your phone has an @ symbol.
Okay.
Like that's the one to tag people. And what happens,
Okay.
it becomes a live link where anybody seeing your post, they can tap on that and they can go to that person's Instagram or Facebook or YouTube channel.
So where do I put that? I mean, where
You
do
can
I?
put that anywhere in the, I keep saying description box, but every time you post something, it wants you to give some copy. It wants you to tell us something, describe it. It's in the description part. So before you just post, you do want to make sure you have some verbiage underneath. So when you post, do you ever get a chance to like type up what you want to say? Do you?
I do put it. Yeah, I type up different things. Like
Okay.
I went on Google and found some little things you say, little things. It's good for Instagram, and I put it in the description box. So that's where you put the @
Yep, everything is in
whoever.
the description. Everything is in the description. So I noticed some people said they haven't tried preview or they haven't gotten to it yet. So I'll go ahead and bring it up because it's something I'm supposed to be posting very, very soon too. Yes, that's done. So you guys will see what that app looks like. Two things, hashtags and the @ symbol is how you tag someone else. Hashtags is how you can tag a particular niche, idea, whatever's popping at that time. I don't know. Today is Monday, so there's many hashtags out there like Motivation Mondays. So you'll see hashtag or the pound symbol in front of Motivation Mondays, all one word. There are no separations. That's how tags are done. When you want to tag another person, just put @ in front of it and start to type up what their handler is. So meaning their handler is Instagram, whatever their Instagram page is, Facebook page, or something of that sort. But you will do that, all of that within the description box. So I'm going to show you a post I recently did today. Let me go in here. I'm going to cancel because I do not want you guys to have this loud feedback happening in the background. And then I'm going to share my screen. Yay. The microphone is off.
I think I went crazy with it yesterday.
You did. That's fine. Okay, so I want to make sure you guys can fire. Okay, cool. I don't care about all that. I just want you guys to see. Preview is the, how do you say that? I'm pressing on it now, but you guys can't see it, but that's preview. Maybe you can see it. Yeah, that's preview. So again,
and that's an app.
This is an application on your phone. You want to start getting used to managing your marketing material on your mobile device. Hold on a second. The reason why you want to do that is because you have to get acclimated with what people do. Hands, scroll, what do I see? How much time do they have? If you're always working on your mobile device, it gets you a little bit closer to understanding the psychology of your market. Does that make sense? Because marketing is not all just about numbers, it's also the psychology of how people buy. Unfortunately, I'm going to be telling you guys some stuff that might sound unethical, but you can do it in an ethical manner. But this is Preview, and Preview is an application that you can use on your phone, like Later, Hootsuite. There's another one too. Later, Hootsuite, Preview. There's some other ones. There's a lot of apps that help you post to your social media, but I like preview because it's really user friendly in my opinion. For free, you can go ahead and buy the entire package or whatever that is. I can probably show you what that looks like. So at the top, I want to see what I can find. Upgrade for more. Here are the things. So free, these are all the things they allow you to have, but pro allows you to have analytics information, hashtag finders. Even though they have that, it's a little bit more extensive where they help you find hashtags that are pretty much where people are buying in, because they can see all of that. And they can show you all of that information too. So don't think they can't. Hashtags, analytics, repost, and then premium allows you to repost and do all of those things too. But it's really good free. Let's see, I'm gonna cancel that. And this is the post that I just did, and I'm gonna double tap it and it's gonna send me to the video.
The front part you don't.
I'm gonna close that out. But when you post something, meaning I'm gonna add a picture, I might as well just add. I'm gonna add. These are the options. So you can repost one of your posts. If you tap on it, you're allowed to repost, or you'll just find, let me see if I can find a good one. And see, this is what I mean by your things need to be categorized in folders. So it makes it easy. So where is my wig make? There it is. There's wig making 101. See? Categorize all of your content. You should be building content almost every second of the day. It can be very frustrating at times, but you need to be building content. Whatever is in your head, you need to get it out in picture or video and post it. Don't overthink it, just do it. So if I wanted to pick this, that's the one that I want. I'm going to press done, and it's going to upload it to preview, which is going to take forever to do it, huh? But it loads into preview and it allows you to type up in the description box what you want to say. So it's all the way at the top. You can move these things around. So you can put it in the order that you want it to post it. That's one way. But since I just popped that one in, I'm going to make sure it's highlighted. And at the bottom, you have an X, a trash can, a camera, lens icon. You have your comment and then the ability to share. Your caption is where you put all of that information in. So just testing. I'll press return. And if I want to tag this to someone specifically, I'm just going to do this for right now because I'm going to take it off of Instagram, but I'm going to post it so you guys can see. And then biggest hashtag, I'm just going to say just testing because I don't want it to show up at any of the feeds right now. It's just to show you what you can do. So I'm just going to use that hashtag, but keep in mind, I tapped to get everything out of the way, and where I have sewing machine tags, basic tags on my other phone, I have a lot more tags, but you can add your tags in. And if you don't have any, you have to type them all in, and then you'll press the plus button. It's a blue press button, and then you create all your groups of hashtags that you can continue to use. So you can pick specific ones to fit for whatever niche or idea you're going for. So I'm just going to call this testing again.
So you're saying once you physically type in hashtags, once you hit plus, they'll automatically come in for the next.
Exactly.
Okay.
They'll automatically come in. So say, for example, I am going to, Lord, how many of y'all have iPhones? Let's do that. If you have iPhones, I want to, yeah, there we go. I'm cutting it out. I just double tap, but sometimes we don't just like, oh, how you do that? And you forget. So say for right now, I'm going to go to the second line. I tend to do this. You don't have to. I like to separate the content, the caption information from my hashtags. And I tend to put them almost very low, and I'll show you that. So I'll just say hashtag or pound sign. I'll say testing. Then I'll do something else. I can't spell, or my fingers are too big. And then I'm going to tap in the dark space to get everything out of my way. I'm going to press the add button, and you see that the hashtags are grouped together that I just typed up. So I put in hashtag testing, don't know what the heck that is, testing fast way. And I'm going to give it its name. And I'm going to create that group, and you'll notice it'll pop up right underneath the groups, and you see testing is right there. And if I want to add them in again, I just press that and it'll pop up in. Oh, because it's already there. It'll pop up in the
what did you touch to make it go back up to in the description? You touched to make all those go back up to the description.
I'll scroll up. I'm gonna press done because sometimes it's funny. So you have to make sure it's highlighted, and you go to your comment area, and that's how I got it in there. It's not gonna let me put it in there because it's already in there. But if I wanted to put this group in, I could. But you can save your hashtags. It saves you time from constantly creating new ones that you don't need to create. You don't have to invent the wheel. Look at the hashtags that you see on your favorite, I don't know, Instagram page. Look at the hashtags that they're using. Copy those bad babies. Guess who else is doing that? China. Our turn. Our turn. We can do the exact same thing because they're not doing anything but watching what we do, what hashtags we use, and copy and do the exact same thing. So that's how you can use preview to set up all of your content. If you have the Pro, which I haven't gotten yet, it allows you to see analytics and stuff like that. So I know eventually I will, but I was waiting on a specific time to do it. At the bottom that says the caption has been copied, and it only allows you to post to Instagram. When you have the full scope of it, it will allow you to post to multiple, platforms. So if I'm just posting to Instagram, it's going to send me here. You should be able to post a feed or story. So your stories are different from your feeds. You guys get that, right? They both show up in people's feeds, but you have stories and then you have your post feed. I'm just going to say feed. This is what pops up. That little button underneath the image with the two little squares, that allows you to pick more than one. So let's see if I can find it because it's got so many pictures. Here's one, or if I want, however many I want to, I can keep going and it'll add it all in there.
That'll be all on the feed, all the pictures?
Yep, I'm about to post it so you can see.
Okay.
So everything is there. So this is an image. These two are actually videos. This is a video and this is an image. So it's to show you that you can put images and videos together. They can be in one
video. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Candace.
Video goes on a story though.
No, same thing. Your stories, you can do pictures and videos. I'm going to do something slightly separate for that. So I'm glad you asked that. So the next Monday, we can talk about stories because we're going to keep talking about content because that's selling. The number one problem we're having or solution that I want to give you is how do you get customers? How do you get the people you're looking for? It comes from putting yourself out there. And there's many different ways you can do that. So I'll show you, but I want to show you the king part, the one that's going to get you there faster. And then I show you the other small things that probably will help. So I'm going to press next at the top. And all of the pictures are there. I'm going to tap This might help Leslie if you was wondering. And then I'm going to hold, press, or tap again, and my paste button pops up. I'll press paste, and it pastes everything that it just copied from preview. So this might help. So depending on your phone, I'm not exactly sure how it works. The copy, once it already copies it from preview, I'm not sure if you have to tap twice or two fingers or what to see that paste pop up. But if you have an Apple phone, you have to press inside of the comment area, the caption area, for you to see that paste word to pop up. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to make sure,
Yes.
because if anybody's lost on that, I want you
Yes.
to get confirmation. Okay. And then
Now, real quick, I'm so sorry. From the
go ahead.
App Store, do you choose preview or you choose preview for Instagram or
Oh, all those good questions, aren't they?
preview play for Instagram?
Mhm. So I think what you're doing is a video that's over a minute long. And if it's over a minute long, it'll allow you to post it as a it's not an Instagram story, but an Instagram video. Like, what is it called? TV? I can't even say it. It's Instagram TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it is Instagram TV.
Instagram
I think so.
TV. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'm just really just posting from preview to Instagram. I haven't even showed you how you can just post
Mm.
right into Instagram. It's way more steps when you're just doing it in Instagram. So that's why I'm like, set it up in one space and push it off there instead of setting it up in Instagram every time you're about to post. That is taking time away from other things you could be doing with your business. So plan first, let it be on automation, come back and adjust and change as needed, but plan first. Plan
Okay. I
first.
need the baby steps.
Yeah.
Me too.
Start off with images first. You don't have to jump into video so fast. I know we want to do that, but you don't have to jump into video fast if you're not comfortable with your strategy yet. Because I'm relaying to you a basic steps and strategies, but you have a total, you know your time, you know your time limit, you know your boundaries. And I want you to work within that so you can grow instead of trying to jump to that part and you miss all of the other aspects, the journey of just understanding and finding it out and figuring it out. Cool. So I know it gives you options depending on what you post. If you're posting a lot of videos, it's giving you all these different options and things like that. And depending on how many followers, I guess you have, there's some things that you won't see that you'll probably see within my profile because of the numbers on Instagram matters. It's a little bit different. YouTube, not only numbers that matter is views, not subscribers. So once I'm here, I got everything I wanted to say in here. So, yeah, that's everything. And it'll automatically put at preview and hashtag preview via. Do you guys see that in my description? It's the
Mm-hmm.
very last two hashtags there.
Yeah.
My suggestion to you is to tap into that and take that out.
Oh.
It'll automatically do it. So when you use things free, just like when we're about to talk about Wix, Wix will add wix.com to the end of your website if you're going to use their services for free. It's the same thing with Preview or any other app that you're not paying for the premium or the pro or whatever they have. They will put their logo into it. And if you're not paying attention, this is one of the ways that Preview does it, because it's unfortunately barking on you not knowing that's what you're doing and you're selling for them for free. Not a bad thing, but that's what you're doing. So just take it out. So you don't want nobody to know. Now, if you forget and you left it in there, who cares? I mean, it happens, life happens, but that's just a suggestion that I say take those out. Any questions thus far from there?
No, I think I have to just keep doing it I understand, but I have to keep doing it for it to really grasp hold to it.
That's why we're doing this, starting off with this every week. You should be building content every week We build on that, and then we'll start to do it where, okay, now we're building out content for the month. And you'll start to see that closer to the fall, because you're going to need that, because there's so many holidays, so many different international days of this and that, Mother's Day, Father, you gotta be on top of those type of things, because that's how they capitalize on people. I hate to say it, that's how they do it. That's how they do it to us. So you use the same strategies to get where you need to go. Now,
Nakia,
yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. This is Nina. You
Hey,
said to
Nina.
take out preview, and what was the other one?
Okay, let me see if I can. Oh, no, it's not doing that. Oh, look at me. I'm trying to tap with 3 fingers and it still won't let me do it. All right, I guess it won't let me go back. But
Yeah.
it says at preview, and then it'll say hashtag preview via. What they're saying is you posted this via preview.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you leave it, I mean, it's okay. You're not going to die. Nobody's going to stop liking you, or, they're not going to try to continue to see your content. Most people don't, we don't. Most people don't want to read anyway.
Mhm.
So I care less about all those hashtags, but those hashtags are necessary because it puts you in these niches. It puts you in these categories where people are focusing on specifically wig making, specifically custom wig making, specifically buy wigs, specifically sell wigs, specifically what do you want specific. And when you tap on the hashtags, I'm going to finish posting this and show you when you tap on hashtags, what happens. So the more you are aware of how these platforms work, the easier and the better it is to find your consumer, because you'll know Instagram, if I am trying to get a market of people over 50, you're not going to find a lot of them on Instagram. We're going to be real. They're mostly on Facebook. The more you understand how the platform works, the better you'll know where is my market. You want a young market? Instagram's going to get you. You want all markets, or you got a range of maybe like 25 to 50, you can still go with Instagram, but I bet you find most of them on Facebook. So
yeah, that's what happened to me yesterday. And I did what you said, play with it at that certain time.
mm-hmm.
And I got a whole lot of calls today. A whole lot of calls because I had posted a picture of a wig that we was helping cut yesterday, but I did it on the curly wig. And I just took that chance and did it, and then I placed the baseball hat on it because I wanted a different type of wig. Right. So I got a whole lot of calls for that type of wig and headbands on the wig. I'm like, I got you.
Oh, once you guys get customers and they're calling you, trust me, you will know what to do. So if you have fear of, if I do this and I start getting people calling me, what do I do? Well, what have you been doing before? Talk to them, call them. Hey, I noticed you need my services. How can I help you? Don't be afraid to do it. Yes, go ahead.
Is it a such thing as I'm not sure about these hashtags, but is there a such thing as hashtag wig wearers, or how would you?
You just type hashtag wig wearers. That's what I'm about to do now, since you said it. Hashtag. I'm gonna press the hashtag, and that this is definitely gonna help you, Freddie, because I'm about to get into how you tag someone else as well. So when you type up as soon as you type up the hashtag symbol, the pound symbol, it'll start giving you common, or it's going to assume for you at times. But let's say I'll start typing wig, see what happens. It starts popping up all of the hashtags.
Okay.
The most viewed at the top, the least viewed at the bottom. Use them all. Don't go thinking like, well, I want to go for the ones with less because then people will see me. Well, yeah, well, people also see you if it's a whole lot of people in that other post too. So use them all. Don't cut yourself off, but just use all the ones that you're okay with. So if we say wig wearer, it'll tell you if it's there, and it has 14.3 posts. I'm just going to leave it there and we'll go to it. And then you'll press the @ symbol. And I just recently post something and I tagged Destina in it. So you can press @ and darn, Leslie, what's your there it is. No, that's not you.
Leslie's Wig Closet.
Yeah,
at
that
the
is
very
you.
top.
Okay, yeah, that
Uh-huh.
is you. Okay. And that's me hashtagging her or tagging her in this post.
Nakia,
Mm-hmm.
is there a space after each hashtag?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, correct. You're right. There's a space. Look at a hashtag as a sentence with no spaces in it. So each hashtag is a phrase, more than likely, no spaces in between it, but you have to space out the next set of
Yeah. Okay.
tags. Yeah. So they can be a one-word tag, they can be a phrase tag, but just know there's no spacing in between it. But if you're like lost for tags, just type the pound symbol and start typing something.
Now tell me something. You can't use numbers, can you?
"12 weeks pregnant, 120 film." I
Oh,
don't know what all this
okay.
stuff is. Yes.
Okay. I was just
And
getting ready to say.
here's another one.
Okay. Okay.
You can't, it's not a lot of them, but you can create your own hashtag. Have you seen the hashtag 55 and fine? No, nobody seen that one? 55 and fine. Like I look at people's posts and I see, I look for tags that I don't normally see, like custom wigs, wig making. These are hashtags that are commonly seen because that's what I search for. But sometimes I'll look in other people's feed on a total separate account, my Beauty Cut Right account, and I'll see little phrases, maybe something that they say that's a phrase and they create it as a hashtag, and that is called branding yourself. So here's another suggestion to you. I just typed that in, creating hashtags. You can create your own hashtag. It is really good to hashtag your Instagram in your post. Yes. So my Instagram is Wig Making 101. Anytime I post something on my Beauty Cut Right, I will always put Beauty Cut Right on there. That is where they'll see all my posts. If they touch that, they see all of my posts. So that's something to, that's a suggestion to you. Always add your handler name into your post as a hashtag and or at, whatever you'll look for it and then you'll add that in. Reason why you want to do that. One, if they go to the hashtag, guess what? They get to see all your stuff in one place because you have branded yourself. So now they can see more of you other than them going to your actual feed or bio. That's why you have the @ in your handler name, because now you're telling them, go to my page, and then you get to see more. You get to know exactly how you can sign up for something or how to buy something or more of your content or whatever that may be. That's why you want to have those two things in. So you can create a hashtag if you want to. That's branding yourself. If you have a phrase you like, it's branding yourself. But always have hashtag, your brand name, and @ your brand name, and that you're covering all bases. Because in sales, it takes somebody approximately 7 times before they make a decision to work with you. Those 7 presses come from multiple places: YouTube, Instagram, 3 posts that you probably did on Instagram, and email is one of those things. However, they are in contact with you, it takes up to about 7 times. So give them more so they can press more 7 times, because keep in mind, hashtag is one. First one is actually getting to your post. That's the first. Second is actually reading your post. Third is touching one of your hashtags. And then the fourth is going directly to your bio or your wherever it is, at Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. You want to make this number grow faster so that you're not waiting 7 months as opposed to, maybe 7 minutes. Because some people can be moving fast and like, oh, I'm working with them. They like what they see. So make sure your brand name is hashtagged, added in there, and at Wig Making 101 or at whatever your business name is in that. All you have to do is press OK. And some other things, I don't know if you guys have that either, but I do share things onto my Facebook, Wig Making 101, but I'm not as active as I used to be on that one. I don't know why, but you can choose where else it's going to post, like Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr at the bottom. I know Tumblr is more of a blog style application, but I don't post to anything else other than Instagram and Facebook if I choose to. Tagging someone, it's right underneath. You see that word, tag people? You can tag whoever you want. So I'll tap and there I am. I'm tagging Tawana. So done. Y'all want to see that again?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna tap somewhere else, and I'm gonna tap Leslie. I'm gonna tap on the image. I'm gonna tag myself. I'm gonna tap on the image. I'm going to tag Destina. You guys get the point. You could put as many hashtags in there. This is how I'm going to be promoting us, Wig Making 101. So people will know there's other instructors, there's other professionals that make wigs, and this helps your business too, because you're a part of a community that's not only educating you, but helping promoting you as well. So,
Nakia,
go for it. Yeah.
in the preview, if I'm not ready to share my pictures in the feed, can I still put it on my page, my Instagram page, without it going in the feed? Or does it?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. It's better to set it up in preview, and then when you're ready to post it, then just go ahead and post it to Instagram. I'm not a person that'll set up all my posts in Instagram because I have found it difficult for me to help some of my clients figure out how to find the draft that they just created.
Mm-hmm.
Because Instagram keeps changing its algorithm. It keeps changing how things go. And some things I am able to see that my client or you guys don't even have because of where you are in the process of building your marketing strategy. So there are certain things that I'm able to do, like long videos on my Instagram page that another person can't do. So they try to create the draft for it, and then they can't find it. And then we're sitting there like, well, where the heck could it be? It's because Instagram changes a lot. So it's just easier to do your plan and preview and then go to
when I'm ready.
Yeah, when you're ready. It's better to do it that way. But if there is an option where you can make this a draft. If I don't want to, I think if I go back, nope, it won't let me do that.
I'm trying to get more photos.
Mm-hmm.
But I did want to, start uploading some of the photos I do have. And I was just wondering, so the minute I do the preview, it's going to go right into the feed. The minute I upload the picture and I send it over.
Yep, the minute you press share, yep, it's going to go into the feed. It's going to go into several places. So we'll talk about the most important places. One is your Instagram page or your Facebook page or your YouTube, because I got to make sure I mention all of those, because those are the 3 that we're going to be talking about the most. because from my experience, that's where I find most of the wig makers, you know, and people who
It'll go
want
to all three of those: Instagram, Facebook, and you said one more. I can't remember.
YouTube.
YouTube.
I'm saying YouTube. YouTube is slightly different, but Instagram and Facebook,
Automatically.
yeah, these are automatic. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, automatic.
Yeah, I have another question as well.
Okay, go
Just,
ahead.
I mean, since I'm kind of coming in, and I didn't have other things done yet.
Mm-hmm.
I should have what? I should have preview done by now.
Yeah.
I should have a IG page set up.
Exactly. Yep. You want to make sure you have all your social medias that you want to use set up. That's also including LinkedIn and Pinterest. And I know y'all have them, but you need to make sure it's set up specifically for your business. So, excuse me, that means you may need to create another one with your business name, or the one that you have that you just been kind of using personally, change it into your business.
Okay. And is there anything else? Because I need, like I said, I had some death in the family and I just wasn't able to
and really just posting and preview, getting your content together. We're going to be doing this every Monday, starting off with content.
Okay.
The coaching is to help you understand what you're getting into and why it works and why some strategies don't work, you know.
So then in preview, it's set up there, but we can have it post to other places. So it's sort of just held in that space.
Yep, it's held in that
and
space.
then it can go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
All
the only thing I know it doesn't post to is YouTube. But don't get me wrong, I haven't got the whole thing yet, but it didn't allow me to. And it's because I'm used to doing YouTube totally separate from all of the other platforms, because those are actual social media platforms. YouTube is, I look at it as separate marketing and educating. So I handle YouTube content creation differently. But I'm starting you off with the social media first because we're trying to get the solution. The solution is, how do I find customers? Because that's the scary part. That's the problem. You have to build an audience first in order to get them to trust you first. And then you provide the service. But you got to let them know that you exist. So that's why we're starting off with, these platforms, and then we're getting into YouTube and how to record and views and all of that. SEOs, we're getting into all of that. But I have to do it. I'm spoon feeding, but trust me, it's going to go like this. By the time you realize it, Leslie just gave you an example. Like, she tried something I've already taught in the class and look what happened. So just know it's going to, but I'm bite size, because if I give you too much, then you're like, wait a minute, well, what about this one? And then you start becoming not consistent with just the basics, just keeping the basics going.
And I did it just real simple wording because I really didn't know what I was gonna say, but I remember her saying about you need to do 3 things, teach or
your
entertain, what is it, showcase, and educate or teach.
Yeah, so
educate, entertain, and bring awareness.
Right. Awareness.
Bring awareness. That's what it
you want to be like a bee. You want to bring awareness, you want to educate, and you want to entertain.
Nakia. Mm-hmm. So on my Instagram, my bio is like not really put together the way I want it, and I was kind of like confused how to set it up, like my bio.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
I don't want to get off track, but that was one of the things. I don't want to really post there until I have that bio just right.
Mm-hmm. Under edit profile. So first, write out what you want to say.
Okay.
It has to be short and sweet because they only give you so many characters in your profile, your bio.
Yeah.
On Instagram specifically. But when you go to edit profile, it allows you to type your bio and information in there. But you'll see in the lower right corner, you see the number 4. That means I only have 4 more characters left.
Okay.
So it only gives you a certain amount of characters. So I would say type it up somewhere first, see what you like. Does it sound like it's working for you? And then post it into your Instagram. Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, YouTube, you can be very long-winded about it. But Instagram only gives you so much because it's a fast-paced application. It's a fast-paced platform, social media. People are doing this and then stopping to look, and then they're doing this. So they don't have time. People don't read. I hate to say that, but they don't.
Yeah.
So your bio should definitely explain in one sentence what you do, and it should have a call to action.
Now, when you say call to action, go to my website. I don't have a website yet, but it's being, well, we're going to be doing that tonight, starting it.
Yeah, you'll be starting it. So the other one was Linktree, because I know Nina probably wanted to get this answer too. It's called Linktree, and I'll pop that up again. I'm glad we focus in on this. Maybe we can get to the website part. I really want you guys to pick your templates out if you haven't already, so I'll show that.
Yeah, that was my next question too.
Yeah, the templates out, so I'm gonna show that. But sentence, oh, you can see what I have here. Learn how to make custom wigs and medical wigs for hair loss. Real simple. My call to action: get trained on how to start, market, and manage your business in the hair industry. I point straight to my website. That's my call to action. I don't like to sound too salesy about stuff like, hey, come get my pro. Like, look, yeah, just get training, go down there and do it. That's what the call to action is. Get training, look at my website, buy my wig, ask for the sale, ask for it, and don't be afraid to do that.
Don't be afraid. Linktree, what
yeah, let's go for that. So that's where you can set up your bio. So
your bio, okay.
One sentence, what you're offering, what's your service or what you do, and then the second sentence should have a call to action.
Okay.
And it actually does point to my website, wigmaking101.com. This is where I'm going to replace it with my Linktree. So I will show you from my Beauty Cut Right influencer. Yeah, okay. So my profile is probably longer. So let's cancel that. See where it says it's pointing to inspiring women to be their best selves. And then I have a point there. That's my call to action. I'm not telling you do anything. I'm just saying this is what it does. Go down there. So here's Linktree. And the reason why I brought Linktree up to you guys, because this is where you are able to, for you multi-talented people out there, a lot of you are multifaceted. You don't just make wigs, you know how to make ponytails. What else you know how to do? You know how to make a whole lot of other things. And it doesn't always have to be just about hair too. It can be other things that you want to add into it. And they find you through that link. So I do a lot of other things outside of just wig making. I do fitness, health, and nutrition, beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. I have a community of women that we just learn from each other and get each other's energy and progress in life. And then I have my website, I have my Instagram, I have my Facebook, and I'm about to put my LinkedIn in there. So Linktree allows you to link directly to what you do.
Is that an app, or is it just you put in Linktree and it's highlighted?
It's highlighted. So you put in Linktree /beauty cut right. So, or not beauty cut right, whatever yours is, but that's what I have on here. And what I'm going to do is probably stop sharing and then show you Linktree on your computer, because I prefer you to do that on your computer. Yeah, I prefer that you guys do that.
Real quick, Nakia, when Leslie said she got many calls, like I don't have a phone number. What they called her Instagram phone? I'm trying.
That's a good
No, they call my cell phone. I have that set up as my business phone number because I don't have a business phone number, but I am using my, that number. So when they hit the link or whatever, that number shows up, they can call me.
Okay. And I was afraid to do that because it was my only number, so I didn't know, but it worked for you, so that's a good idea.
Don't be afraid to do that. I know that's because yeah, I totally agree. Okay, the truth is when I started, it was my personal number.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
and then it transitioned off into my business number. It's as easy as deleting that and putting the number that you want. But when you're trying to get started, just use your personal number until you get a Google number. That's free.
What's that, like an 800 number?
Yeah, or 248 or whatever your area code. It'll give you your area code area, but you'll go to, everybody has a Google account. If you have a phone, you have a Google account. So if you have a phone and you got a YouTube channel, you got a Google account. You are able to get a free phone number under Google. You're also able to get a free email under Google as well. I know Tawana being able to contact her and all of that. Let me see. Am I good? I just saw unstable. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
good.
My screen said unstable cable.
It was okay.
Okay. So darn, that just made me miss what I was saying. Oh, Google number. Or you can be weird like I did, and I bought 2 cell phones, and
That's what I.
because I'm always on the move. So
That's what
I need to
do.
yeah.
And I think you can link your main number as well to a
Google number. Yeah.
Right.
That's what I did that before I just started using my second cell phone number. So I had the Google app on my phone. It's called Google Duo, or it goes right to your number that you do with Google. So
what is it called?
Just go to google.com and you need a number. You need a free number. So go to google.com where it's search and just say free number Google, and it'll pop up in the feed somewhere. Let me see if I can show you guys that.
So it's not wise to say DM me, right? That's unprofessional, right?
No, definitely not. Guess who else is doing that? China.
What?
I knew you was gonna say that.
They do, because it's our lingo. They have to copy it.
Okay.
Remember that. So whatever you're thinking, you're like, oh, I don't know if that's professional. Well, to us, we might not think it is because we know who's on the other end using it against us. But it can be professional because when they see who is actually behind those words.
So that's part of our strategy of taking it all back, right?
That's
yeah. I mean, I'm with it. So if you have a website, well, not a website, I know you probably, if you got a chance to look at my Instagram, but it's dormant. It's been dormant. So because I have to learn all this, my kids run circles around me, and they would take my phone and go, Mom, just do this. And so I said, I have to learn. So I kind of put them aside. I said, I'm going to learn before I start,
My daughter does the same thing.
You let them do it. That's what you do. You let them do it.
I'm like, slow down. I don't know what I'm doing.
And my daughter is the total opposite. She will force me, Google it, everything, Google, YouTube. Sometimes I'll be having the worst headache, but it forces me to learn. I've learned Canva on my own.
Wow.
I've learned a lot of different things on my own because she used to help me. Even when I used to do videos and things, she would help me until she got to a point. She's like, okay, I can't be there. You're on your own. I'm like, oh no. The first time I think I did a video, it was sideways. People typing, turn your camera around. But I'm like, oh, but she has really forced me to do what I need to do. But
I was too. I was like you guys too.
That's what held me back. It's been holding me back because I just feel like I'm not going to know how to do it. Or if I do, I'm going to get frustrated. And it just seems like I have to learn so much.
Yeah.
There is so much to learn.
All at once. Oh my God.
There's a lot.
The coaching programs should help you. I'm trying to get you out of decision paralysis and just do it. Just do it and be okay with the mistakes. Be okay that, oh, I forgot to put this in. Be okay with that. It's a learning process. Not only that, because these algorithms change, it's already going to be frustrating for you. So just get used to posting a lot. And once you like, okay, I got it, hand it off. Hand it off. You don't have to be like me who enjoys doing this. So I do it for my business and other people's business. But if you can hire someone that can do it, like children, keep the generational wealth within the family, hire your kids, make a write-off and make some money and invest. Yes. Yes. That's what you should do. So if they're like, I'll do it for you, be like, you want all of it? Go get it done. Cause I got wigs to make and I got clients I need to service. So
But your kids won't do it for you. They're irritated with you. They don't want to fool with you, so they don't want to do it. They really don't. They don't want to do it.
So I'm by myself too, ladies. I'm by myself too. Yeah.
You're right.
So I just had to, I'm telling you, I have been sitting on the fence since 2019. So I just got off the fence at 2020 because of the COVID and everybody dying. Life is so short now. It's like, let me do this thing.
I got it.
Yeah.
Someone just
but I'm gonna tell you today, I have been getting a lot of calls, but then also I've been getting calls from numbers with names on them, and I don't answer them because it's not names that I know.
Yeah.
So that's another thing, putting your number out there. You're gonna get these numbers like, I'm not answering that because you just had that feeling. I believe God just know, I know, okay, that ain't the number right there. So that's what I've been doing today.
Right.
And out of all the 20 numbers, 3 of them was good numbers.
Okay, that's a good
We
ratio.
have a lot of trolls, yes.
And a lot of people scamming. You got to remember, you got to pay attention to what season we're in. We're in tax season, so everybody's coming out with schemes and things. So just be aware with your phones, and that's one of the reasons why I stopped doing a lot of text messaging, because Lord, y'all, it's just too much. And then your cell phones are already coming with all these people trying to sell something to you because you've been involved in something that you purchased, something totally different, and then they're trying to sell you something else. So it happens. But this is a really good question. I do have to answer this one because I think this is going to help everyone. Someone asked about whether their Google number should be an area code or is it best to have an 800 number. The truth is you can do either or, but if you know you're going to be something more international, an 800 number probably would be your best bet. Other than that, if you are going to be using a cell phone number, it's already obvious you're going to be using an area code in your state, correct? So what you do with that number is you want to make sure that that number is, God, just missed it. It was in my head and it left, and it'll come back. 248 number. You need a WhatsApp. That number should be located on your profile anywhere as a WhatsApp number. So my business number with Wig Making 101 is 248-938-9418. The WhatsApp number is +1 248-938. You get the gist of it. So you do need to have a WhatsApp number, and that's going to be recorded from your mobile device. You can't turn that into an 800 number or anything like that.
So what is a WhatsApp number again?
A WhatsApp. So WhatsApp is where all of the crazy Asians, they're not crazy, they're trying to sell me here. So that's where they communicate. It's just like it's an extension of Facebook, and it's really like a text messaging app like GroupMe, like we have GroupMe, but it allows me to text people that don't even live. That's how I keep in contact with Destina, one of the instructors, because she's in Belgium. So when you have clients that are overseas, you do want to have a WhatsApp number. And that will be from either your personal number or your business number if it's your cell phone. Now, Google numbers, you won't, yeah, you won't be able to do that WhatsApp with that number that is specifically owned by Google, and it's only used for anything in products with Google. And then it doesn't do fax, but I know there are a few apps out there that allows you to do faxing, but it doesn't do fax numbers that I know of, Latoya. So yeah. Okay, I was looking at a question. Okay, cool. Awesome. I was supposed to show you guys something. Linktree, there I am. I need to get this one done. Yay. No. All right, so let's share screen, show you Linktree, and I am going to go over how you share your screen in a second, because I know somebody wants to know that, or how you can split your screen to see both. Ooh. What do you guys see? I don't know what you see. Do you see
link?
Oh, you see what? Add new link. Okay, you see the right screen. I'm like, what do you guys are seeing? I don't know what you see. So now I got to move everything out of my way. So this is Linktree, and this is for Wig Making 101, and I just started on it. So let me see if I can log out and show you how you can set it up, because I can set up another one. And let's do this. Nope, no going to sleep.
Sorry.
I'm being silly. I'm not going to LinkedIn. I can't see it. There we go. All right, this is Linktree. So it's linktr.ee. Yep, that's Linktree. I'm going to sign out. So only links you'll ever need. So it allows you to put all of your links when you want somebody to go to find more information or buy something from you specifically. Like you can get to the point where if there's a wig or that you're posting on your Instagram and it's for sale, it's as simple as telling them to go to their bio to buy, and you link it right to the product on your website, or to a number for them to call you to get that custom made. Whatever you need to do to get that customer in contact with you, do it. Especially if you don't have a website up right now. I'm telling you right now, I didn't have a website when I started selling wigs. I used Big Cartel and mostly word of mouth, like contact me. I prefer that type of customer service because that's where I come from. I come from Winkleman's and Hudson's, and you guys know all of the
girl. What you know about Winkleman's, girl?
My grandmother.
What you know about Winkleman's, girl?
Still got pieces. I still got stuff from them.
I still got stuff from Winkleman's.
Yes.
I used to work at Winkleman's and
right
Gantos.
And I'm a fashion person too, so that's another thing. So
that's right.
Yeah, I'm big on customer service, and those were places that I remember growing up. Like the customer service was amazing, and then I ended up working, and I understood why their customer service was amazing because of the way they trained their people at that time. As soon as they came to Marshall Fields, they started going down. I don't know what the heck happened. Hudson's, but Winkleman's clothes, Gantos. I'm about to go all into Gantos. I'm thinking about all of them.
I love the Gantos and Winkleman's. Okay,
I helped open up the Fairlane store.
I cried when they closed.
Miss Freddie, who said that?
They opened.
Cheryl.
I helped open up the Fairlane store.
Fairlane one. That's why your name is familiar.
Yep, I used to work at Gantos and Fairlane.
That's all your name. I was like, Cheryl.
Well, we talked about a year ago, off and on, probably a year and a half ago. We were talking.
We sure did, didn't we?
I've been trying to get here. I finally got
I'm
here.
glad you're here. Yeah, that's why your name sounds familiar. So you guys have to create an account. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. But this is me just getting started with Linktree. So it already gives you your link once you sign up. That means when you sign up, whatever you want the name to be or anything like that, you want to make sure it's according to your brand name. That way, when they click that link is created, it'll show Linktree and whatever your name is. And you can add as many links to whatever you want it to be. It'll give you title, it can be an image, it could be a whole lot of different things. But create a Linktree account first before you just start creating links in there. Just create the account first. Mm-hmm. Now, if you remember from me talking about it before and you're okay with going on to the next step as far as adding your links and things like that, do that. But start it, at least have an account so that we can start to add those things into all of your content when you start sharing or when you continue to share, because some of you are already doing that. So this is a place where you can just send people to where you want them to go. So get to know the CEO. I don't know where it's going. Oh, it's going to Instagram. Okay, we got it. So that means that's linked to my Instagram page. Register for courses, which means it's probably registered right to the website. So that's how you can do it. And you can send it directly to a specific product. You can do that. If you do other things besides just wig making, maybe you do skincare, maybe you do hair loss products, whatever it is, you can link it right on to this and you copy and paste it into Instagram. So since I am in Instagram and my Linktree is open, I'm going to hide. Oh yeah, just let me 2-finger click. Copy the link, go to Instagram. Will it let me? Yep, edit profile. And I'm going to replace the website link by pressing Command C or Control C on your computer. It's not going to let me. Are you kidding me? There it is. Nope, that's still not it. You're going to give me problems, aren't you? There, that's all I wanted. So this is how it will read. HTTPS, I don't know what those 2 dots are, / Linktree / and whatever your name is. And that way, and then I'll press submit. And that way that is there. So when they go to your, even if they click on that link in your YouTube channel, if you got a YouTube channel and you put in that, it'll pop up everything. It'll pop up everything that looks like this. It gives you an example of what it looks like. You can, where would go? Set your thumbnail and all of that. So I can upload my image and all of that stuff. So I am going to go back and change it because it's not even ready for me to do that yet.
So we actually doing Linktree right now, or you just showing us?
Just showing
okay.
You. Okay. Yeah. Just showing you. And I'm going to submit. I'm taking it back, but set up a Linktree.
Okay.
Because it further helps you.
Is that an app also?
Actually, no. And why not? Can you guys still see my screen? Mm-hmm. Oh, you see me.
Yeah, I see the screen.
Okay. And then I see the screen. Okay, so I'm on my phone. I can't switch over just yet, but I'm checking to see if it's actually an app. I don't remember seeing it as an app. I didn't create it as an app. I actually did it on my computer.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing mine on now.
Yeah. I guess I can stop for a second for you guys to do that. And then let me show you split screen really quickly too. And then we can go on to the next. No. No, wait. I could be wrong. Nope. They have other ones that are similar to it that I know are pretty good, like Linkfly. But no, it doesn't have it's not an app for it. It's all computer. Would have been nice. Awesome.
Nakia,
Hey, Terry.
you don't jump out of your seat now. Don't jump out of your seat now. Listen, Link dot what?
Linktree. Just put the dot in between before the two E's. So just like you spell link, Link, and then it'll be TR, and then it'll have a dot in between R and the EE for tree. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yay. Nope, it's not an app. Sucks. So you got to create it on your computer. Some of you are probably doing it right now.
Yeah. You know, I couldn't wait.
Well, at least it's self-explanatory.
It is. It do sound.
It is. A lot of it is self-explanatory. It's just you're not aware of the tools and things that marketers use. And so when you're hiring someone to do the marketing and things for you, it's difficult. It's a foreign language to you. So they can do whatever they want. You're like, well, what do you mean? How do you do it? So yeah, these are just tools that we use to make building an audience and a clientele that you can monetize, make money from, make a living from, service people from, makes it easier. Awesome. So how many of you have websites? I'm looking at the time.
I got my domain.
You got your domain? Okay, cool.
Yeah, because I want to use both.
Okay.
I have one that a friend was working on for me, but I didn't really go live with it. But I think I'm going to create one on my own just to know how to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to know how to do it. Okay. So I'm going
now I have the GoDaddy one, but I was playing around with the Wix. I think I went a little bit too far, but I think I did remember that you said pick before you edit, or look at them before you edit, because if you edit, then that means that's the one you want, right?
Yes. Okay. I was like trying to get the words. It was jumbled in my head. Pick the template first before you edit. So I didn't want you guys to edit it yet. I just want you to pick a template because it takes so much time finding a template. The reality of it is when you are dealing with a website designer or builder, they are using a template. They are not doing that from scratch. They're not doing it from scratch. I don't even teach that anymore. So you that's what they're doing, and you could do it yourself. You just need somebody to tell you.
The only thing I had a problem with is because I went so far past the point, I couldn't pick as many templates as you said, like to put in the dashboard, because I think my crazy butt like 3 weeks ago had said create my own or something like that, and then I can't pick, like, okay, I only can look at one template at a time. I can't put it in the library or whatever.
Oh, okay, you can. I'll show you how to do that. Okay, yeah, you can. So any other questions on content? Just know we're going to be that's the first starting off every time we do a coaching session, because it's about sales and it's content. Content is the new word for marketing. That's it. So any questions on that? Are we good with that?
So Nakia, this is Lavon.
Hey, Lavon.
Hey, so my homework would be to get a YouTube page, a Facebook page, an Instagram page, LinkedIn, get into Linktree and Tumblr.
I know it sounds like a lot.
That's a lot.
Can you repeat that, please, Miss? Who was that? I need to write that down myself.
Here are the three things, because the fourth thing I'm about to show you. So here are the three things: social media that you like or enjoy working with.
I don't know how to use any of them, so I'm just
Are you a video person or a picture person? What platforms do you consume content?
Oh, Facebook and Instagram. I look at other people's stuff.
Okay, so you need to use Facebook and Instagram as a business and not as a consumer.
Okay.
So go for the platforms you use. If you use these platforms as a consumer, these are the platforms you should be using as a business person, because you understand how to make money, because they are making money off of who? You.
Us consumers.
You're the consumer. You're also a business person, but you have an edge that others don't have. You know what it's like to be a consumer of that platform. They just know what it's like to consume. When it's time for business, it's like, well, how do I get clients? Well, how did they get you? Use the same strategies. That's how I'm going to teach you. How did they get you? Videos, posting, just putting themselves out there. That's how, and that's why we're going to start with that. So social media, Linktree, got it? Social media, Linktree, and preview. Those are your three things, because that's all content, and that's all I'm going to be talking about with those platforms. Your social media, your Linktree, and your preview.
Okay, I got another question.
Yeah.
I wrote down bring awareness, educate, and entertain. What was that for?
That's what your content should display. So if you're doing a video, a picture, if you're doing a picture, that means wording is added into it, that you have captions. So wording is in there. In that, you should be educating or bringing awareness. Your picture and your videos can be whatever you feel you want to put out there. You're bringing awareness, but you want to be able to do those things with that type of content. You want to be able to just, hey, I'm just showing something, or I'm educating. This is what this is supposed to look like. Or I'm entertaining. Somebody sees you trying to make a wig and you messed up and like, look, I messed up, but I know how to fix it, but I'm not about to show you. So you building an audience. Let people get to know you. People buy from other people. The idea of big business now is starting to dwindle down. It's now being open to the masses because of technology. So those are your three. You got Linktree, you need preview, and any social media platform that you are comfortable with that you use. And just a challenge, if there's another platform you've been thinking about using, for example, LinkedIn, set it up. Just set it up. Get your image, your profile in there. Go ahead, Candace.
One more time.
Your LinkedIn, just set it up. Just start a business account. Just set it up. You don't have to start posting. Just set it up. Try something else.
Just set it up.
But I'm going to tell you Instagram and Facebook, and we're not even going to talk about TikTok yet.
TikTok.
Who's not on TikTok? You're not on TikTok?
I'm not on TikTok. I don't even know how to use it.
Oh, we'll get there. That'll be a while, but that's a market I'm still trying to understand how consumers work with that. So, but we will get there. But Instagram and Facebook and YouTube are your money makers, ladies. They're your money makers. That's where you market. That's where your consumers are, because those are platforms that are always on our mobile device, and everybody is on their mobile device. They die if they can't have their phone next to them. You do it too. I do it.
Nikia, I mentioned, I'm sorry. No, this is Nina. Yeah, I mentioned also, I think.
How about this? I'm gonna let Nina, I'm gonna let you go ahead, and then Madison, I think that was your voice. Right. I'll let you go next. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. And I know, I think on a previous class, you mentioned, well, I told you that I wanted to do teaching for kids. And I think you mentioned one template that you said would be good for me to set that up.
Yep, I'm going to show that. I got to show e-commerce, teaching, any introverts.
Oh, that's me.
Yes.
Madison. Blog.
Me.
Podcast.
No.
What you mean no? You don't like the sound of your voice? Those are good. Blogs and podcasts are really good for introverted people. People who, I don't want you to see my face. I don't want you to see my facial expressions when I say what I say. It's okay. There are people like that, and they make big bucks because that's all they're good at speaking, but they don't want you to see their face. You can do it. You can blogs and podcasts, but I say podcast is really good for teaching. If you're an introverted person and you don't really want your face all the time and you want to just teach, you're bringing awareness through your podcast, and you can make money through your podcast because Anchor, Anchor, is the name of the app, and they give you ad suggestions, meaning they'll give you a script. All you do is say the script, add it into your podcast, and you make money off people just listening to it.
And spell that again.
Anchor, Anchor.
Oh.
So that was my question, because I post almost every day to Instagram and I do the stories, but I don't get as many followers, or I'm not getting as many people coming to my actual website. So I was told to do YouTube videos, but I'm not in your screen type of face person. Mm-hmm. So how can I get people to my website as well as my Instagram? Would that be more like messing around with the hashtags, or I just have to kind of put myself out there and start doing the YouTube videos?
Mm-hmm. If people are telling you how they want to see you, use it. If people saying you should do YouTube videos, that's God telling you, hey, that's where the money at. Go that way.
Because creating content for Instagram, like I have so much in my phone, it's ridiculous. So sometimes I'll set alerts on my phone to say post to IG, and I'll just find something, put some graphics around it and throw it on Instagram. And I'll get followers because I go to other people's page and kind of steal their friends too. But I know putting myself out there so they can see the person behind the wig making would be beneficial to me, but I'm just not that camera person.
Okay, so I'll give you an example of someone who's not a camera person, and eventually she started becoming one. And you guys know Cynthia Lumsey?
Yes.
Her hands were always in the video, but you never seen her face. Not only that, on her Facebook, because I have been following her for ages, and she explained why she did things that way, which is a marketing aspect. She's been in the hair industry probably since she's been born. So her hands, she didn't like her face always being seen and things like that, because she was working in an environment that was very segregated in certain techniques and things. You guys know how the hair industry can be. So that's an example. You don't have to have your face. It could just be your voice and your hands, or you can do podcasts on YouTube, meaning that it's just an image or something beautiful that you're putting in the video. You're really just talking to your phone. You can upload the audio and the picture onto YouTube, and they can hear you from YouTube. So you don't have to use an podcast app. YouTube can be used for everything that you can think of, posting pictures, GIFs, and videos. And video is also audio. It doesn't have to be your face in front. You could just, let me see if I can find an example.
So would it be okay to, like, for instance, so when I make my wigs, to have the audio or the speak over as I show the product? Okay.
I don't say I have to. In the coaching sessions, I'm going through that too. First, we need to get your websites built out, because the next step, which is content building, Planning and building is two different things. You're planning. You already have content out there that you can use. Remember, we mentioned that you can repost things, correct? So just so you can get used to postings, don't worry about what people are thinking about you. Just get it done, because people are seeing what you're doing and they're waiting. So don't make them wait. So with what was I about to say? It was something really, 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 really good. Okay, keep talking, Madison, and it'll probably pop right back up.
So that's why I wanted the split screen, because I figured that would help me also.
Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted to show you. How you do the split screen. So this might scare you guys for a second, because you're gonna see your faces. So you guys see. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Okay. God, can you see all of that? The YouTube. I'm gonna go to YouTube and see if I can find. It's not even listed now that I'm thinking about it.
I need to lose 40 pounds without exercising.
Hey, I just had weight loss surgery on the September the 28th, and I'm down 84 pounds.
Look at you.
Praise the Lord.
I know. Thank you, Jesus. I had it in the middle of COVID.
Wow. Praise God.
See, I
needed it. I didn't have no energy. I couldn't walk. Now I'm everywhere.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to open up something else. It's as simple as opening up both. Your Zoom is going to already be open.
Okay.
So say, for example, I want to separate one of these. So I'm going to click on this and I'm going to drag it outside. And now I have this and I have this. I'm showing you guys the most easiest way to do this. So it doesn't matter which side it is that Zoom is on and which side you working on, but this is how you do a split screen. It's real simple.
Can you do it again?
Yeah, I'm going to do it again, and then I can stretch this out. So there's arrows that pop up on each corners and sides of a display. That's what you do. So the goal is to have things open in two places. Oh Lord, it shows that too, huh? Okay.
But what's the first thing we press on the Zoom screen?
Split.
Split.
No, you don't split.
No, share.
I have share. You won't be able to share your screen. You have share. Do you see share? You guys aren't sharing anything. You're just opening up two windows and putting them side by side. So this is one window and this is the other window. This window could definitely be Zoom. I can't show you Zoom because we're on Zoom. So it's a matter of, once you have Zoom open, what you do is you go to your browser, open up Safari, Firefox, whatever browser you're working with, and go to what we're going to, which will be, you guys about to see split screen here right now.
Now, when I hit my share button, only the host can do a split screen.
Right. You're not pressing share.
Right.
We're not sharing screens. We're actually splitting screens.
Oh, I got you.
The split is for you to see what I'm doing and to be able to work at the same time. So you need to see Zoom, and then you need to see Wix or whatever we're doing at that time. That's what you need to see.
You just drag it over?
Yep, I drag it over. I mean, see, anytime you have two things open and it's not maximized, because this is maximized right here. So if it's not maximized, you want to minimize it.
Minimize it.
Minimize.
Yep, you want to minimize it. And then your cursor will you'll see the arrows in the corners, sometimes even on the sides. So you can adjust to see what you want to see.
Okay.
Yeah, make it smaller or larger.
Yep, make it smaller or larger. Like this one could be, and then I can right here.
So when I go into Google Chrome, I got to put something in the search for something to come up and then split the screen?
Yes, you want to have both popped up. Yep, you'll have your Zoom popped up, which is more than likely on a browser, because all of
Yeah.
you say you don't have the application for it. If you can see my screen, this is the app, the zoom.us. That's an actual app that's downloaded onto my computer so that I can set up schedules and things like that when you are a teacher. Nina.
That's what I'm trying to see.
I've put some videos up, and I got some more that's coming too, that's supposed to help those of you who are interested in your content being educational. There's different ways that you can set up your cameras and all of that. So it's not a lot of information out there on this, and that's why you're about to start seeing a lot of that type of content coming from us, from Wig Making 101, so that people know that, yes, you can do this. There is a better way to do it. But that's how you split your screen. You just have two things open, two windows open, and put them side by side. You already know your Zoom is going to be open, and then we will do the side by side. So when we get to this part, you already know I'm going to show you again, and I'm going to show you every time we do this until when we start class, you're like, okay, we're ready. I'm like, okay, I don't have to explain anything then. So this is how you do split screen.
Now, Nakia, when I minimized my my Zoom, and I opened up like Wig Making in another screen, but I can't seem to get it to go side by side though.
Me neither.
It actually made the Zoom smaller.
It made the Zoom smaller, like the little square peak person, the little square.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be smaller.
Oh, okay. Okay. So. Oh, okay. Okay.
You have to stretch it out if you haven't already.
Oh, okay.
So notice when you should be able to move. Oh, please, guys, don't get vertigo or something like that, me doing this. But you should be able to move your views individually. Are you able to do that?
And
you're on a Mac or a PC?
No, I'm on a PC.
Okay. I'm not exactly sure how PC does.
PCs, yeah.
Yeah, but
because you said get on the computer, I went to my desktop, but my other devices are Apple.
Okay. So I know on your iPad Pro it's a little different. But on phones it will be very hard, other than if your phone screen is large enough, you can be on Zoom on both devices. In our courses, you're learning from two devices, so you can use your cell phone to see. At least you can put your see what I'm
that's
doing.
what I'm doing. I got you on my cell phone, and then I'm on my computer doing the assignment.
Me too.
Yeah, good idea. Thank you for that one. Sure.
I mean, you know what? I do have two devices, but when you said it's better on the computer, I was like, oh, I'll just get on that. So I'm on my iPad and my desktop.
Okay, sure.
I just got to figure out how to maneuver. Okay.
We could do this. Here's the other option, thanks to you. iPad and laptop or computer, because your tablet, like your Samsung or your iPad, is larger. So you can have this seated in one place where you can see my shared screen and you can work on your computer. So if you have two devices, we can do that if you find that easier.
But I got so I might make it work.
Okay. Yeah, we make it work. Online courses.
I thought I just lost something, but when we did that share and split, that middle box got two small boxes up there, and I could hit it to bring it down, and something else was open on the other side. So it kind of worked out that I didn't lose what I was working on.
Okay, yeah. That's what you could do. I don't want to do that. Let me stop sharing. It was something else I wanted to show you. Oh, for those of you who with MacBooks or wait, before I do that, how many of you are on a Mac at all? A Mac computer?
I am.
A Mac computer.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. So you want to maximize. So I'm going to explain this step by step. So maximize is the green button. You have three buttons. You have red, yellow, green. So you know what they mean in driving, but red means you closing it out. Minimizing is yellow. And then the X with the green, that's maximize. So you guys see how I maximize that?
Mm-hmm.
If you're on a Mac computer and you're on your laptop and you have a trackpad, you need 4 fingers to slide off to the next scene. So all I did is take my 4 fingers and slide across the, I know if you lose my face, it's because I'm showing you how to do it. And then I can maximize the other. So say, for example, this is Zoom being maximized. My 4 fingers allow me to go back and forth. I'm just sliding my fingers back and forth on my trackpad. Okay. 4 fingers up.
4 fingers.
I want 2 things in one place. So I want to click, hold, drag, drop. So you click, hold, drag it into the other display, and then release to drop it in there.
Can you do that again? I missed it.
So
I'm writing.
Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna press on that, and it automatically puts it in a split screen for you.
So click, hold, and drag.
I'm gonna press escape to get out of it, and I'm back and forth. So this one is maximized. You also want Zoom, because it's the only way I can say this is Zoom being maximized. 4 fingers allows you to go back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
You're ready to merge these 2 together. 4 fingers up. You have 4 displays. You can choose to merge whichever ones you want together. So I'm going to click, hold, and drag. See what I'm doing? I'm dragging. So 1 finger is clicked and it's held, and the other finger allows me to drag it wherever into whatever I want to put it into. So I'm going to put it in here, and it drops it automatically. And then I'll just click on that, and it gives me a split screen.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so you can do that when you're on lives. You can do that in lives.
Mm-hmm.
So you have Zoom on one side, and then whatever you're working on the other side. Now, I'm not sure how they do it in PC, but I'm going to find out pretty soon. And once I find out, it's over. Nobody will know this but y'all. I ain't telling nobody.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I YouTube and do everything on YouTube, and I was like, well, I'll figure out how to do it. Actually, behind my iPad, I have 2 work computers for my job, and I just share everything on the other screen. That's how I kind of do it the old-fashioned.
I'm constantly on split screen because I have to see what my client is asking me to do, and I have to work and do email marketing and all of that stuff. So yeah, we are supposed.
It kind of went over my head a little bit, but I'm gonna listen and watch and learn.
Who said that? Miss Freddie. I understand. If it's easier for you, have a iPad and your laptop. It might be easier. It's still 2 devices. At least you don't have to worry about, oh crap, I lost you. How do I find you again? And then that kind of takes us out of the square of the course. So
okay.
I was going from my iPad to my desktop. I was back. I was looking at both.
How's it going, Keela? Did you?
I'm on my Chromebook now. I've minimized Zoom, and I'm already on my Wix website. I don't know how to join the 2.
Oh yeah, that's the one. My mom just got the Chromebook.
So I won't be able to do that.
Is it Samsung or Apple?
Probably. Samsung probably.
Oh, it's Samsung. Okay, if it's I'm asking the brand of the Chromebook.
I don't see it.
It don't say Samsung.
It just says Chrome. Let me look on the back.
Then it's a Chromebook. Dang, you got the
girl. I got the Chrome to the Chrome.
You got the Do you have another PC or another computer?
Yes, I'll get that later. But
okay. You need a computer, and that Chromebook is actually best as your device to watch what I'm doing. It's kind of hard on a Chromebook because of what it's really meant for. Is really for research. Most research is Chromebooks. If you notice, if you go to the doctor, that's what they're on. If they're not on a tablet or iPad, they're on a Chromebook. So that's how. Oh, no, that makes more sense. Why you got one? Okay. In the medical field, yeah.
Yes. So which what's the most reasonable laptop that I can invest in so I can have a split screen?
Acers and Dells are very reasonable, and they are
I have both of those downstairs. I'll do that the next go round.
Yeah. Oh, you got a Dell and you got an Acer?
Yes.
Okay, good. You're good. You're good. But if you're looking for a reasonable price computer, if you already have them, don't buy another one. You don't need to buy.
I won't.
If you're trying to keep that, just use your Chromebook for being able to see what I'm doing, so you can be able to work on your Acer or your Dell. Yeah, use that as the screen to learn from and your computer to work on.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, I have an HP, so with Windows 10, I hope that helps.
Okay, you got you're up there. Windows 10. The college, when I teach web design, we use Windows. We use HPs.
Okay, so that's fine.
Yeah, good. A computer, as long as you got a computer, good internet, and you can get the Wix. That's all I wanted to make sure you can do.
Yeah.
Nakia.
Yeah.
Laptop. I'm split screening right now on my HP.
Okay.
My laptop upstairs is a touch HP.
Oh, those touch screen ones.
Yeah, I got a
that's right.
No, it's a big screen monitor.
Mm-hmm.
All I do, I don't use it. I use my mouse. I have a rolling mouse, okay, because my son. But if I really want to do something, I just touch it and move it with my hand. The HP.
The HP. Okay, wait. So how? I'm gonna have to ask you how you did that, so I can help other people too.
Right now, I'm looking at YouTube and you.
Good.
How I did it?
Yeah, how'd you do it? Did you do the same thing I did, or does yours have a?
No. What I did was I opened up the YouTube. Right, you're already here. I opened up YouTube, and when I hit the square box, it brings the whole thing out. Right.
Right.
On minus side, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I go back. Now, hold on. I should be able to, and I take it in a blank spot. I move it, and it went back to small, and you side by side.
Oh, okay.
You know, when you get on the space up top of the browser.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now when I click it back, it's full. But when I want to go smaller, I hit the space up top and move it down. And
you're resizing and moving it around. Yeah. Okay. So it's the same process, but you didn't have to do any stretching or anything to.
No. What I did was I could stretch it smaller. You know, with the 2 arrows on the side, and I just hold it down and go big. I go back small, and I go back in it.
I'm gonna. You know what, guys? Okay. I see. So you backing. Okay, I see what you're saying. Backing.
No, it's you side. But the one you have my sites is next to it.
Okay. Good. I'm logging out of this one, and I'm gonna create a whole new one. Reason why I'm gonna do this is because I'm gonna be offering something with this to help you guys a little bit more when we get there. But in a nutshell, I can be an administrator to your site so that I can help you with aspects that you don't know how to do, or you're like, what the heck? I don't have time. I'm in shambles right now. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to actually not log in. I am going to create another account. So that's what I'm going to do. So is you going to let me create another account? Lord Jesus. Oh, sign up. Lord.
Why don't you wait till next week and sign up and have all that there? And this way you have all your password
You're right. You're right.
I mean, you're not, you know, I understand.
I can't at this time.
I know you want to be the admin, but you can admin next week. It's okay, guys. Let's go. Bam, boom, boom, you know, I'm just saying.
I get you. Okay, so I'm gonna sign back in because it's under this one. But this is how you can view and save all of the websites that you like, the templates, right? So how many of you have been able to find templates? I know I want to help answer Leslie's question, and everybody else's is like, how do I
only found one. I don't even know what I put hair in the search.
So I have quite a few sites. So it's under my sites. They're not all mine. They're people that I help manage and things
so
like
Nakia,
that.
I need to go on Wix.com too.
You go to Wix.com and you sign up for an account, preferably under your business email and everything. So you always got access to it. It makes it easier for me when I'm helping with managing your back end of your website. Because after you guys build your website, the next part is coaching you on managing it and adjusting things, and you have to keep it updated. You don't want to just do a site and then just leave it. You have to update it, you know, search
That's
engine.
what I do.
Yeah. So I have a lot of old sites and things like that. But what you guys are seeing, I have to ask you, do you see the same thing? You may not have all of these sites, but I'm not sure if you see the same thing I see because I'm under partnership with Wix. So I see a lot of things slightly different. That's why I wanted to sign up for another one to show you guys the steps. But do you see the same thing I see or no?
Let's see.
Okay. I don't know.
No. Right.
It can come this way or it can come this way. Not seeing my stuff, but like on your screen, when you go to Wix, you're like, I can't find my sites.
Okay.
Yes, top right, you go to my sites and probably what you
okay view. Now
there it is.
Okay, there go my sites right there.
Mm-hmm. You see the title is my sites probably too. So if you found one that you like, it'll pop up here. Well, is that Alexa or Google? Because oh shoot. Okay, she didn't say nothing.
Nakia, when you have a website that's been dormant for years, can I use that one? I did it through Wix like years ago, but after I closed my salon, I just never used it again.
Yeah, if you still have access to it, you can still use it.
Okay, so I'll still be able to learn. I'll just take all the pictures. Like I'll just start anew with like pictures and homepage. I can do that.
Yes,
okay.
I'm going to be having you guys design your website page by page.
Okay.
So that you don't miss a thing. So, and you're not going to have a lot of pages because that's unnecessary. And it does depend on what you're doing. I know for educational platforms, those that are teaching, you're going to have several different pages, and I will be going through that. But when
I think that'll save me some money because I think I paid them $14.99 a year. I always kept paying the bill. I just didn't use it.
Oh, that's smart. Because that's what I did with my other one, and I still have it, but I haven't built the site out for it. If you okay, let's do this. So when you guys go to Wix, I'm gonna go to the home page, and this is going to ask you what site do you want to create. So when you see this, you might see this first.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of site do you want to create?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I'm there.
Let me tell you guys something right now. There's thousands and thousands of templates.
I see.
So you might pick online store, you might pick portfolio. See, you might pick something that ain't got nothing to do with what you're really looking for, and it's because you like the way that it looks. I want you to pay attention to that more so than anything. Because if it's not an online store and you want an online store, but you like that template, I can teach you how to add the online store into it. Everything is editable. Everything can be added to it if it doesn't have it already. So I'm just going to press other.
Well, I made a mistake and pushed business.
It's not, you didn't make a mistake. You can press
Oh, okay.
business. You can press anything you want to.
Okay.
But I'm going to show you that you can narrow down your search a little bit easier because it's thousands of templates. So there's two options that you have. ADI means artificial design intelligence. No, we don't want them. I want to do it myself. So the problem with choosing that is it sets you up a particular way to do it, and then you can't edit it. You can't do too much changing or deleting or any of that. It just does it for you, and you stuck with whatever it gives you. Because it's for a person that just doesn't know how to design a website. You guys are not that. You're going to pick a template because somebody is actually showing you how to design your website and helping you do it step by step. So when you go to edit a template, that means you are able to edit that template however you want it to look. You can add pages, delete pages, create a whole nother site and link it together, but you got to first find your template or templates. Reason why we put an S on the end of that, because you might like quite a few of them. And you're going to narrow it down after. So if you want a specific type of template, you see here at the top right corner, because see, you can go through all of this. See how many pages, and it probably keeps going. Not only that, top left corner, these are all of the categories. So if you pressed business, it doesn't matter because it's going to bring you to this anyway. You'll be able to see that there are different templates. You can go to the search. I'm going to say online school. And as soon as I type that up, all of the templates that relates to a website for an online school or educational platform will pop up. Okay. And I'm saying it's hundreds and thousands of them because there's 33 pages of it and it's probably more. So keep that in mind. If you want a big salon, it'll pop up anything that comes. Yeah, anything. So Tawana, are you still here?
Yes, sweetie.
I've been picking on my baby. I'm not picking on you though. So she, I don't know, maybe you do know, but this is the template that I used for your website. So you press view.
Yep, because I changed all that.
Yep. This is the template. And she changed it because she's already familiar with building a website. So you don't want to press edit. You actually want to view the full demo first before you decide if it's something you want to actually use. So view it first. You go through it. You can click on buttons, see what's going on. How does it work? You can decide, oh, I don't want that page. I don't need that, or whatever that may be. But just for right now, you're just getting a view and see what's there. And if you like it, then you go to edit this site. It's at the top right corner. So I'm going to click on edit this site. And this is the editor. This is where we edit. This is where we edit. And God, it takes its time, but it'll pop up this video giving you brief explanation of how you can do all this cool stuff in Wix. Watch it if you have the time. If you don't have to, because it's going to pop up again. Anyway. And once you see this, you are going to be like, oh crap, what am I supposed to do? This is what you're supposed to do. Close out of it. Leave the page. Okay, leave the page, leave all of it, just leave it. When you come to your sites and refresh, it should pop up. So where is it? Or did I choose not to? Crap, we gotta do it again, huh?
Yeah, because that went fast.
Yeah, that did went fast. So I guess God was saying, girl, slow down. So I'm going to pick some like beauty and wellness. And
Right, that's what I did.
Template. Yep, you want to pick a template.
Okay.
And just keep in mind, it's giving you health and wellness, beauty and health and wellness, or whatever that is. But just know that it still brings you to all of the other templates if there's other things you want to do. Schools and universities, online education classes and courses, like you can do that. If it's an online store, there's arts and craft. It's tons of templates. If you want to be very specific, you can type up what you want. You know, I did wig salon before, so that's where I went to. I'm going to edit it because I knew it was what I wanted. So I'm going to press edit. And it's supposed to pop up in my site page, and it'll probably say my site, but the editor opens up. Don't do anything after that because I want you guys to know that we're going to be editing this page by page. This is all of the pages that are involved in this website, and we're going to go to them and edit them one by one. Some of them you may find you need to delete because it's not needed. Some of them you may find we have to add, and I will be showing that step by step. Did I want to say publish? Oh, that's what I needed to say. Save. That's where I was moving too fast.
So we go as far as saving the template.
Saving the editor part. Yeah, you're saving the template. You go as far as saving it. So let me close out real quick. Once you find your template and you press edit this, website, this pops up. When you see all of this, you're in the right place. When that video pops up, you're in the right place. What you immediately go to is in the top right corner. Don't publish it. You've already previewed it. Press save. This will pop up so you can give your site a name. So you can say favorite 1, and then the next one you choose, you can say favorite 2, or, just so you guys can pick out what works for you. If you only found one template and that's the one you like and you want to work with it. Don't change your entire website just based off maybe you not liking one aspect of the website you picked.
So hit save, put down favorite 1 or 2 or 3,
whatever
and then it'll pop up and say your site is saved and then done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's save and continue. This is what I want to see. I press done. And now I can close out of it.
Okay. Woo, girl. Thank you, Jesus.
And then to find that in your sites, because sometimes when you go back to your Wix profile, for all your sites, you're like, I don't see it. You'll have to refresh. Okay. Sometimes it'll take a second, and there it is, favorite 1. That's the one I just did. So you'll just repeat that step,
Okay, I see it. Because somewhere along the way last week, I said Leslie's template, and I don't have anything in there.
Oh, yeah.
But I do see the favorite 1 that I just saved in this my sites or all sites or whatever it is. Okay.
They're all sites or my sites. Yeah, that's what you want, music page. I like this one. So I'm going to view. So this is what you can do. You viewed, you see what it looks like, how it operates. This is a music page, but it can also operate as a podcast. I have a client where I help his podcast, set up his stuff for his podcast, but it's not music. So there's an app that we add into it so that he can post all of his content, which he's introverted. He don't like being on video, so you'll never see his face. He fine though. And and he just talks. He talks about investing in Forex. So
if I want to do a podcast, I could still choose a template for education?
And we can add a podcast page into your website.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And then what if I want to, I'll figure that out. That's okay.
When we get there, just let me know. I mean, I can talk you through it. But yeah, that just finding your templates, because the next go around is now we're starting on the homepage. It doesn't take long to build a site, ladies, as long as you're in class and we are doing this together. You got one device where you can see what I'm doing and the other device to work on. I'm patient. I have been doing this for well over 15 years.
Yes, you have to have patience to teach.
To have patience. And I've taught 6-year-olds all the way to my oldest student, which was she was in her 90s. So and it was at a center for, they called it I can't remember what it is, but they were calling it an old folks home. This is not an old folks home. This is a center. Y'all come in here dancing and drawing and taking pictures. Like I taught a class on camera photography. Man, I swear I had the most fun with people older than me. Lord, they got all of this experience. And
I taught some how to craft, how to crochet and do some artwork. Yeah, at a senior, like a senior home or
it's a senior center. It's a senior center or something like that.
Yeah, I've done that. Yeah.
In classes, you just teach classes, and I was teaching them how to use technology because their grandchildren weren't trying to teach it to them. Like, they don't have the patience, understandably. So that I've been doing this for a long time, and it's not going to be a long process for you guys. Trust me, because you're going to be at a point where you're at least 80% done with your website, and you can publish it and still continue to build onto it. Especially if you're doing education, you can still build onto it. So
Nakia, will you be
30 days? Go ahead, Miss Freddie. I'm sorry.
Will you be able to put music just like on your homepage? Would you be able to put music with it if you want to?
Anything you can think of, I know how to do it.
Great. It's good.
Yep, how to put stuff in motion and everything. But I'm going to have you guys keep it simple, because people come to a website to do only one of two things: be nosy or buy something. So keep it simple. Don't give them too many things, because they won't make a decision. People make decisions in seconds. So make it easy for them by keeping it simple. When you're doing a platform like a podcast or anything that's for education, it still needs to be simple. And I'm gonna help you with that one. Yeah.
So even doing the setting up a payment, a way to pay for them to pay, we're going to set all that stuff up as well.
Your policies, return, shipping, I have that already written out. All you have to do is change wording and numbers and policies and dates based off what you want. But it's very self-explanatory. We do have a day where that's what we're doing, is going through that. You're changing the words, you're changing out Beauty Cut Right or Wig Making 101 or whatever other name that I have out there on there. And then we're going to input it into your website, because you have to have that on your website. Well, you don't have to, but you should, to protect yourself, because of PayPal and Stripe and all of these different platforms that we use to collect money. You want to protect yourself and your client as well.
Nakia, for the plan, so we build the website first before you pick a plan? Because I was trying to pick a plan and it said just go pick.
Yeah, you pick the website first before you pick a plan.
Okay.
Because the plans are based off the type of website you've chosen.
Okay.
Because e-commerce is different than a blog website. So there are certain things that they have to do to put your online store and get it marketed and done a certain way, because Wix does marketing and all of that for you as well. I'm going to show you how to do that as well. Okay. But it does all of that for you. So you want to design your website first, and then you pick the plan that best fits for what you need. And I'm going over that as well, because this is a major cost to your business. You have to have a website, because that is your online presence. You don't want to just leave everything up to social media, because you don't own social media, but you do own your website.
Yes.
So if Instagram and Facebook fell off today, how are you going to get contact with your people?
Yeah.
That's why I see why people like, how do I get people to come to my website? Keep posting and call to action. Visit my site. Keep it going. Say it. Repeat constantly. That's how you get people. You have to be consistent with the same thing.
Okay.
I didn't take advantage of it, but last week they had for 3 days, had a half price sale. But because we wasn't that far, I just didn't take advantage of it because I didn't know what
too.
Don't take advantage of it yet, because okay, so I know when they happen because I'm partner of Wix, so I know when they start doing it. Okay. And when they do it, and I know we're about 80% done. Hey, everybody, let's go. We got sales going on. We go. So I know before you guys, because I'm in partner with Wix. So they'll let me know because I do all of other people's sites. So they're trying to help me for my clients, because when my clients do Wix, when they want a website done for me, I collect everything. That includes their domain name, all of that. You pay one price for everything. So I'm designing your site, I'm doing your SEOs, I'm paying for, you are doing that, but I pay for it. I do all of that. And I always wait until they tell me we have a 50% off to utilize that so that you have your site. And then I transfer the ownership to you once it's set up. So now I no longer have ownership. You have ownership, but I also keep myself as an admin, because what if something technical goes off? You're not a website builder or coder. I am. So if you have a problem, I know how to go in there and change it or show you how to change it or fix it.
Yeah.
That's genius.
That's how you do it. I wish website builders would do that, but I only hear educators. If they're an educator in website building, I've heard them do that more than saying, hey, you're paying me to do your site, but then you are responsible for, well, yeah, you are responsible, but why can't you just get that money from me first, and so I can have my site published? Think about all of that. And I'm
practicing. I'm getting it together, girl. I'm getting it. Thank you, Jesus.
You inspire me, Leslie.
Yes.
I'm so excited, girl.
I am too. Ooh.
Me too.
Finally, I feel like I'm getting somewhere.
Girlfriend.
We appreciate you so much.
We do, because I thought something was wrong with my brain. I just had to get into the new life, huh?
I almost just gave up today. I was like all over the place. I didn't know what to do. So I just went on my mannequin and put everything else down. I said, I cannot do this. The marketing part, the business part, the making the wigs and the hair. I gotta order stuff. Oh, it's just too much.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I don't feel quite as bad, because I thought I was the only one. I'm glad to hear that, because I didn't know what to do.
Well, we're together.
I'm so far behind. I don't know whether I'm going or coming. So I'm glad to hear everybody's having the same problem I'm having.
I got so many notes and research. I said, I gotta stop all this research. I'm not gonna learn everything.
I know.
And sometimes I have to give myself a break,
yeah.
And just unwind, and I look at a movie or something, or I do script shopping. Y'all don't want to hear about that, but I have another job besides driving the bus, and I just go shopping for somebody else and make money to put into the business. You know what I'm saying? When I'm broke, I need to buy this or buy the hair or buy another light or buy something. I go script shopping for somebody else and get the money right away, that way. Yeah. And that relaxes me. I don't know how anybody else.
That's a good side hustle, shoot.
It is.
You can make money off that side. Okay, I'm known for knowing your side hustle and making money from it. Everything that I do, I make money from.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Yeah,
and when I get the cash tips,
I'm like, oh, this is how you can make money from it. Do this.
Yeah, and so when I get the cash tips, I just put that in a bottle and don't touch it.
Mm-hmm. That's a good idea.
Share this with you. This is for next week, because we're 19 minutes over time.
Okay.
but I'm a night owl, so
Me
mentally
too.
I don't function very well, but I'll be up. I don't function.
Will be too. I don't go to bed.
Nikita?
Yes.
Hello?
Hey,
Yeah, hi. You know, can I have last week's video? Because I've been searching on the line, but I can't find it.
Which one?
For last week. Because when
I haven't put it up. So earlier I
Oh.
mentioned that I'm not going to be doing a lot of replays of this because it's so long.
Oh,
you need to be actively within this. So when
Well,
you
I was on it last week. I could not get on it at all. No matter how I tried, I couldn't get online. I was so annoyed, honestly.
Oh.
So that's why I texted you. Could you send me the replay for last week?
Okay, I can do that.
If you don't mind, please.
Yeah.
And another thing as well. You start at 7 o'clock.
Yes.
So 7 o'clock. How ahead are you? Are you 5 hours or 6 hours?
You're 5. So it's 2 o'clock in the morning over there.
So when I come on at 12 o'clock. So my son said it's 5 hours difference. But when I come on, you're in full swing.
Lord.
So is it 6 hours or 5 hours?
It's 5 hours. You're in UK, right? 5 hours.
Yeah, 5 hours. So you come on one hour before.
Yes, 9:20 here.
Okay.
What time is it there?
It's
nearly 2 o'clock
in the morning.
Oh wow.
Oh
my God. I'm
sorry,
so
it's
sorry.
20 past 1 in the morning.
It doesn't matter. It's after midnight.
I know.
I'm so sorry.
Well, this is oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm
no,
gonna
that's all I want to know.
Okay, cool. Because the last one on tax.
That guy was coming
with
in
George.
Yeah,
he'll be.
I really wanted to see that.
He likes y'all.
Yeah,
That
that's
one
what
is a
happened. My
replay, right?
phone got messed
that's
up
a replay.
while I was script shopping last week. Myers would not let me play nothing.
I'm going to be sharing this with you guys next week because remember we start off with content first and then we get into the website. Now the content part is going to be shorter because it's a lot I want to get in with the website. We're only going to work on the first page and we're going to first start with typography, with copy. And I'm going to explain what that is. And you're going to be so happy when I tell you how easy it is to do it. It's very easy. But when I mean copy, it's wording, what to say, how to say it. So you get what you want from when they come to your website. That's what we're going to focus on first before we start talking about pictures and how to, selfies and all that cool stuff to add to your site. Let's get your verbiage first.
Yes.
What's it called? Typography?
Typography.
Oh, typography.
Actually, let me say this correctly. Your copy. Typography is graphic design. So sometimes all of my different heads be merging into each other. So typography I hate typography, whether y'all know. I just make sure I can read the words. That's all I want. The letters, can I read them? That's it. I don't care about all them fancy letters and all of that stuff. That's typography.
Okay.
Now, what I'm actually saying is copy your verbiage on your website. When someone comes to your website, you want to make sure the verbiage that you have there is clear and they know what they're there for.
Okay.
Remember, they're there for 2 reasons, to be nosy or to buy something.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the only 2 reasons. And you can help their nosiness by giving them something a little free.
Yes.
Like, hey, I got a $5,000 wig. You want that one? Yeah, I want that one. Okay.
I know I'm nosy. I be going on pages looking.
Mm-hmm. Those are the 2 type of people. And usually the nosy people are the ones that you can retain, to be honest, because they're easier to retain. Because if they took the time to come and find you and be nosy, they want to work with you. They're just that 7 times to get them to make the decision.
Yeah.
That's all it is. So verbiage is what we'll focus on. I'll be sharing this within the platform, but this is content planning. You guys need to start planning your lives around your business and your personal work schedule. This is a strategy. So I'll say next week when we start on content, I'm going to talk about in a week, If you have to post every day, what should you be doing this week to prepare you for the following week?
Right.
That's
That's
good.
how you want to be. You want to be at least a week ahead of yourself.
Okay.
Yep. You want to be at least a week ahead of yourself.
So you're
And
saying
I would say-
you have photos?
Exactly. Like, okay, I'll give you an example. Mondays, I am too busy. I deal with all my clients, mostly all of my clients on a Monday. I work with my team with Wig Making 101, the cranial prosthetic. I'm teaching here on Mondays. So really all of the content I'm doing, I'm vlogging. This camera just sitting right here, listening to me talk to y'all. That's all it's doing. So that's what I'm doing on a Monday, because I don't have time to do a lot of photos and all of it and creating content by like looking for stuff to do. I just say, I'm just going to blog what I'm doing right now. Tuesday is my day to edit videos. So if I've been doing videos on a Monday or any other day before, the week before, that day is where I take all of that content and organize it into at least 2 videos for the week.
Okay.
And I'm just explaining to you guys what my content schedule is. And I'm still not very consistent in posting because I'm doing so many different things. And this is helping me to get consistent because I'm helping you be consistent. You get the exchange of encouragement thing here with that. So Tuesdays is video editing. Wednesdays, I work with a client in the evening. So earlier in that day, I am creating new content. I'm probably sitting with my iPad and planning out the rest of my content for the following week on a Wednesday. And it's for my Wig Making 101 platform. My Beauty Cut Right is constant. So if I'm thinking about something, I'm taking a picture, I do that and I post it and go on about my business. But that's what I do on a Wednesday. Thursdays, I teach pole dancing in the evenings. So early in the day,
Wow.
Oh, dancing.
Right now.
Oh my God. I gotta get it.
That's
I need that
content.
class.
Oh my God.
What was
I'm
that
not
class?
gonna
I
have
missed
no
that class.
money,
Right.
okay? I'm
Oh,
not gonna have
man.
no money.
Let me get in shape first.
Oh, that's how most of them have gotten in shape. I've watched my students get in shape from just what I've been teaching. It's one of my other favorite side hustles to do.
Lord have
That's what I
mercy.
do on
There we
Thursdays.
go.
The earlier that day is prayer and meditation on my business.
Oh,
Would have never thought somebody would say that, but you need a day for
Yeah.
that.
yes.
And it's usually my Thursdays and, sometimes with my Sundays, because my Sundays is the time that I am focusing on Wig Making 101 and you guys, as professional students. So I'm always praying in that, but you do need a day where that is what you're doing. And that can be your planning day as well. So ask God to lead you, to guide you, however you, and be like, I'll be okay if it ain't right. Just help me get started.
Yes.
Take that time for your business to do that, at least an hour. And then the other hour should be on you, because your business cannot run without you. So you need your health. You need your mental clarity. You need your emotional clarity.
That's a good word.
So you have to do those things. So this is what I do on Thursdays. And that's probably why don't nobody hear from me on Thursday. Is because that's what I'm doing. So I'm not just sitting idle. I'm actually like praying about this stuff. It's important to me because it's your lives are involved as well as mine. And then Friday and Saturday are my self days. Those are the days that I only focus on me. Nails, hair, I don't know, walking around and half naked and watching cartoons. I don't know, whatever I want to do. But those are also the days that I just record different types of content. I'm just sitting here looking cute. Oh, I just found this wig and whatever it is, I'm consuming content. That time I'm not a business owner. I am a consumer, because that's how I market, is to understand how to be a consumer so that I can know how to sell to myself. So that's what my Fridays and Saturdays are. And I actually can build content off of that. Pictures, videos, research. If you do that, do that. And then Sunday, because kind of stuck with Wig Making 101 at this point. So that's what
I love you. I love you.
Education. And for me, that is my education because I'm learning from you guys as well as you're learning from me. So that's my learning time. And I can kind of pull some content into that. But what I'm saying is whatever you do this week, it should be for the following week.
Okay.
Plan.
I was thinking, Nakia, while you was talking, is that why my kids take a picture of every little thing? I'm like, why you take a picture of everything? But okay, I gotta
it's unfortunate. It's the world we're living in right now. That's the world we live in. And if you want to be a part of this type of business,
get on the
it
train.
requires that. It's a lot of training. And I have clients in their 60s and they're, you know, it's mind-blowing to them. Savvy in business, but this is not how business is run. We don't do business this way. Online, what I gotta tell them I want $1,000 to teach them this? Like I gotta tell them that? Like, yeah, but we're gonna say it a little bit differently. So you don't have to be afraid, but you gotta ask for the sale. You have to.
Wow.
You don't want them just
you're gonna have to teach me about that one.
Yeah, so that's coaching. This is my favorite. This is my other favorite besides wigs and making wigs and cranial prosthetics. But this
I needed this.
It's not enough out there teaching this. There are a lot of courses you take in marketing, but they're geared to multiple different niches, and that can get confusing for you. So that's why this one is focused specifically in the hair industry. And I say hair industry, not just wig making, because some of you are doing hair loss, some of you are doing skincare, some of you are doing makeup, lashes, anything in the beauty and hair industry. That's what this is going to be focused on. And the marketing is not the same across the board. It's not the same. So that's why it might be hard to find courses on marketing because they're teaching you the whole concept of it, but they're not how it works online. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to be sharing this with you guys next week, and we're going to go through this on how you can build your content and separate, because there's types of content. We've already discussed this. There's 3 types of content. There's actually 5, but what are the top 3 that you guys remember? And then I have to
okay, so will you send us those templates to print out?
Those will be in the course. It will be in the business coaching. So business coaching program is every Monday I'm coaching and not teaching you. We're doing business. So this is what I do for people individually as their business. For you guys, it's a group, but it's still kind of individual because I can manage a course because that's what I've been doing. So you are here coaching, and then I have I have videos within the pro coaching program that's specifically for just that information, like target market, how to find your target market. That's a video all in itself. And then it has worksheets and things that you can use to go through all of that. And then the next step. So you will see a video of me just saying, hey, pick your template. This is how you do it. You guys already seen it live, but now I have to do a video because guess what? Some people pop in late and they want to catch up. Okay, here are the videos, step 1, step 2, step 3. Oh, good. When I come to Monday's next class, I feel like I'm kind of caught up on everything because you're not ciphering through 2 or 3.5 hours of a replay. You're seeing exactly what it is you need to do and go on to the next step.
Okay.
So yes, these will be in there. And guys, I have tons of templates and resources that you can use. And when I say tons, it's because this is what I do. So I'm a part of a team of other marketers that do this. So I have tons, and this is just one of them, and it breaks it down pretty good. So yeah, that's it. It's 9:33.
Okay, Nakia, I was wondering if I could steal a few more minutes of your time after everybody's jumped off, because I had some questions for you.
You have an iPhone, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. Let me call
All
you.
right.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
And you want us to categorize our pictures and put it in the album, right?
Yeah.
I'll make sure I do that. Okay.
Yeah, categorize. Anything I think is wig making 101, I just put it in that folder. Anything I think is fashion, I put it in that folder. Anything I think is beauty, I put it, you can decide what your folders are going to be, but you do need to have that content saved.
Okay.
And organized so you're not
searching
scrambling for content and feeling like you have to create new stuff just because you feel like you don't have enough. You have enough to work with. But yeah, categorize that because it makes it easier for posting and planning. Excuse me, and quicker. And I'm saying it because I need to hear that myself, because being consistent with it can be scary. And to answer, to let you guys know, I know what it feels like to not know where to start. Because I know it all and I still have a hard time, like, okay, where do I start? Because when you know it all, it's harder for you guys. It's harder for me than it is for you guys because I know what to do. I just don't be like, oh, God, I just don't feel like doing it. I feel like that. I'm not going to lie. And so when you feel that way, be okay with it. Take a break, get a sip of wine, and come back to it the next day. Not in a couple of hours. Just go back to it the next day. Just hang it up. So
I have one more question. I'm sorry, before we go. Now I have an IG page. Now, can I pull some of those pictures that I have in that and start? Because like I said, I want to start this new. And I can draw some of those pictures and put it in this particular
your new website.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Is anybody else trying to do that transfer from one site to the other?
But yeah, I think I want to try it. I have a lot of pictures and I need to figure out how to get them from one place to the other.
Okay. So I already know how that's going. If you have a Wix account, all your pictures is already saved in one spot, and I know how to show you how to get to it. But we're going to start with verbiage first because that's most important, because I know some of you already got your sites up and you're like, look, I need to maximize on this website. So I want to get your verbiage first, because then once you're 80% done, meaning you may not have all of the right pictures you want, but you're getting some clientele and some traffic to your site, because we got to get that started too. So yeah. Yeah, Terry, go ahead.
The lady, I can't think of her name, who will talk to you after. I need to talk to you after her. But I sent you a message today that I need to talk with you.
Okay.
You got my number, right?
Girl, yeah. Yes, I do. Don't laugh because I'm right here writing it down. I got to call Cheryl. Now I got to say Terry.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to hang it up because I need to eat and I need to
Bye,
sleep.
ladies.
Bye, ladies. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And don't forget,
Thanks,
please.
Nikia.
Bye, guys.
Thank you. Good night, ladies.
Bye.
Okay, Nikia, don't forget the video, please.
No, my phone's right here. I wrote it down, Melissa.
Okay, God bless you. Take care.
Bye,
Nikia.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, now.